so we do have a special bit of new news. It is not exactly what we're going to be serving because we're not going to break that news today, Joey, and we're going to save the food and beverage. But we heard a lot about the fabulous entertainment. We've been talking to you about that. And Denise, you mentioned Junkanoo Celebration and Disney Fun in the Sun Beach Bash. I have to make sure I get that back. So get that right. So now you're going to be the first to see the renderings of the beautiful Junkanoo Celebration and that Disney Fun in the Sun Beach Bash. And are we in your way? We've got a couple of banners here. So can you all see? Are we in your way?
I would like to point out really quickly that for the render of the Junkanoo Rush Out, I think this is important. All of the costumes that you see here were created by Stephanie Pierce, who is a local Junkanoo artist in Southern Eleuthera. She actually hand drew all of the designs that you see, and then were given to the Disney artists that put it in the render. But we just love the fact that Miss Stephanie shared her talent with us and drew all those beautiful designs that you see in the Junkanoo group.
Yeah, you've heard us talk it, but when you see it, it really brings it to life. We'll be able to take photos of this as well. And then behind me, Denise, is the Fun in the Sun.
There it is. There's your beach bash. There you go. The Goofy's got his limbo towel. The Chipmunks are playing their Water Brigade. Of course, there's Pluto's pineapple toss, and of course, Joey. By the way, that was my favorite fun fact. I think of Eleuthera. Pineapples. This is a true story. At one time, there were more exported pineapples from Eleuthera than Hawaii.
8 million.
Isn't that crazy?
8 million a year.
Yeah. It's such a great fun fact. Yep.
These are spectacular. So I think it really shows what that experience is going to be like. Look at the color, look at the vibrancy. You really, really get a feel for what our guests are going to experience when they get here. And again, you're the very first to see these. So we wanted to share a special first look at these. But wait, that's not all. You're also going to be the first to see the layout of Disney Lookout Cay. Now, our panelists have been talking about all these different experiences and all of the ways that these things are activated, but it might help you to be oriented to see a map. So this is a map of what the destination actually looks like. And when you get a little bit closer after this, you'll be able to see where all of the amenities are, but there's some of those attractions you heard Denise talk about, those venues that Cassandra talked about, those beautiful venues, and where the ship is docked, to your question, sir, where the pier comes out, which is down on the left, and where our, thank you, Ben. And where our guests will make their way over to all of those wonderful experiences. And then Bradley, as you talked about, you can see all of the green space and a really small footprint as you enjoy. Talked about anything else for our panelists that you want to point out here as we debut the maps that spark anything for you? And which one is here?
There's the nature trail.
Nature trail.
Nature trail that comes all through here. This was down over here is the light.
The light station.
The light station is down over here. Yeah.
And I do think that one of the things that I love about this map is how untouched the site is.
Yeah.
I think Bradley mentioned that, we've developed less than 16%. This is 900 acres of property, by the way, 152 acres of which private property that we are giving back to the people and the government of the Bahamas as well, because the site is so meaningful. And so I think looking at that very small footprint on what is a significant piece of property is really important on the environmental story as well.
Stunning, right? What do you all think so far, right? Just incredible. We can't wait. Well, I will tell you, I appreciate that our friends have joined us today. I'm so glad that you are all here today. This is really a part of a very historic expansion for Disney Cruise Line, right? As we move into the future, we're really excited that Disney Lookout Cay is a big, big part of that. And so we appreciate that you're taking the journey with us, and there is more to come.